This is a Soviet-made Baikal Margolin pistol, also sold some places as the Vostok. It is a 22 LR target pistol used for rapid fire competition, usually at 15 or 25 meters. The gun is empty. That's nice and clear. Then we turn the pistol over. Here is the magazine catch. It is a heel-released magazine. The magazine can hold upwards of, I think I once managed to fit 9 rounds into it, but I never shoot more than 8. But in competition, it's you are mostly limited to 5 or 6, depending on the competition you shoot. To disassemble this pistol, you need to remove the barrel weight first. Then you use a properly sized Allen wrench. I am not completely sure if this barrel weight is original. You might have to. It locks onto the front sight mount, which is highly irregular as far as I know. I bought this pistol used, so there's a lot of wear and tear on all of the pistol. It is a fun pistol though. Fun is what matters to me. This is the first pistol I bought. Here you can see that the barrel weight is a very simple construction. It is one part here that is threaded, then you have a shims, and you have a non-threaded part which mirrors the first part, and then you simply have a Allen screw through it, which allows you to, if you have a different pistol with a similar barrel profile, you could actually mount it onto it. For the next part I will be removing the chamber flag, but we are aware that the gun is empty. And the magazine is of course already taken out. Bring that hammer slowly forwards. Again. Now what you want to do, you want to take this part and you want to pull it forwards and then rotate it so you can see that tiny little notch lines up with that tiny little sharp point there. What this does is that it pushes this part here, which is locking this part here. Now, in theory, this part here of the pin is lined up with that sharp point there. You can simply drag the charging handle through the left side of the gun. It might require some wiggling. Let's see here. Bring that hammer down nice and slow. That didn't help. Let's try again. Bring that slide and hammer back a little again. It's being quite finicky today. Ah, there it goes. Just if you turn the gun sideways, this charging handle might fall out easier. While the front sight is mounted directly to the barrel, the rear sight, however, is mounted directly into the frame. So when you push the slide backwards, you'll see that the rear sight stays in place. And here is the recoil spring assembly, I think is the correct terminology, which then just pulls right forwards. You have now disassembled the USSR made Baikal Margolin, also sold as the Vostok. This gun is the basis for the blaster that Carrie Fisher, while playing the character Princess Leia in several of the Star Wars movies, is carrying actually. Which that movie was made. The first movie where she carries the Margolin was made in '77, I think, and this gun was introduced in the '60s, I believe. So it was a relatively new firearm at the time. And here you can see through the magazine. Well, the gun also has an adjustable as well as very easily attachable or detachable handrest. To simply adjust it, you take a flathead screwdriver, loosen this screw a little, and you can adjust this what you want. Or you could simply just pull it all the way out. It is because of this slot right here, which these two tangs go on each side of this screw, using the friction of the grip plate holding down onto these tangs. Very, very simple design. I personally like to have it a little bit tight. Now I don't tighten it very hard because I don't want to ruin the bakelite in these grips with this very, very nice Ishmash logo, I think.